right, here we go. First match of the night.
Okay.
Drunk James MK versus semi-drunk Summoning. Even if they're drunk, you know what? You know they're going to give us a hell of a match. And here we go, guys. Let's see. James with Kung Lao and Summoning with Raiden. Yeah, this game is not... This is almost like Super Turbo. You basically got to wait for the first person who makes the first mistake. You know, you're eating a pretty good 70% combo at the time. And he's ridiculously good with those Raiden combos. Summoning is. Oh, he got him. Oh, the one down 3 got him to finish the match.
Down 3.
Go, just spacing each other out, trying to find one opening until pretty much start the big combos coming up.
Oh yeah, you will see big combos with Raiden from Summoning. Infamous for his death punches. This game is so loud, I can't tell if it's loud in the headphones or if it's just loud in the room. It's loud as hell in the room right now. Everybody, go ahead.
Yeah, and of course this is best 2 out of 3, unless something changed up.
It's 2 out of 3, yeah.
There we go, and Summoning
takes round 1, match 1. Everybody always complains that MK9 is not loud enough when they do it on the big stream and it's playing in the building, but the game is just not loud enough itself.
Exactly, yeah.
You can't make it loud enough.
Well, then that's with every game now. You know, these games, especially like those old school arcade games, I mean, they were meant to be blasted.
Oh, yeah. Well, you needed to attract people to play them.
Exactly. Why do you think whenever you went to any arcade, I mean, you couldn't even hear yourself talk over it, you know?
Not. That's what it feels like right now.
Yeah, here come, let's see, James MK, he picked Liu Kang from the looks of it. Oh, no, wait, it was...
Summoning should be... Oh, Summoning using Kung Lao? Wait a minute, did they switch characters?
Yeah, I believe he
That's
did.
Right. Yeah, there's no
character lock in MK2.
There's no character lock in MK2 and MK3 typically. There has been complaints in the past, but we've never enforced that rule. It's always been
understandable because, I mean, you could easily pick up Liu Kang, who people argue is the best character in this game. A lot of people also say Kung Lao might be the best.
Yeah, there's like 4 characters on the top that are kind of a shuffle.
Yeah. And those would be Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Raiden, and...
Now, I got to point out there that the throw there, back in the day, for whatever reason, the OG players that are just a little more OG than I am, they played with no throws. And if you threw somebody, you had to take a throw back for free. And that's no joke. It's as if the throw was like a stage hazard and totally reset. I never understood that. I experienced that a lot in Philly when I came into the scene.
I've heard of that before, and somebody told me it's because apparently the throws, this is the reasoning I got those many years ago.
That's what they would say. Throwing is cheap.
There we go.
That's it.
The
Boom.
most impressive fatality in this game.
That is probably my favorite
thing is so badass
in this game. Coincidentally, Liu Kang has also my favorite fatality in MK3, the arcade machine drop.
Yeah.
All right, we got Juron and Cybernetico up next.
All right.
All right, Spike Spiegel on the mic. How's it going, folks?
So Summoning advances. Well, I need Julian. Get me Julian. He's got to play Dragon. So go ahead. What's your name? Introduce yourself.
Everybody calls me Spike Spiegel.
Okay, hold a little closer to the mouth.
Spike Spiegel.
Okay, there you go.
Listen. It's a good question.
160, something like that? 165?
Not bad. Numbers are looking good, folks. Say it again. If anybody's online, by all means, keep them coming. Nothing like a good MK2 Snow Heat. I'll be frank, like, one of the things that always impresses me looking back at these games is that, especially with Mortal Kombat, this is all motion capture pretty much.
Yep.
And to see how they did so much with so little.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it really puts a lot of the stuff that we take for granted nowadays into perspective.
Think about this. This game is 20 megs. 20 megs of data. That's it.
That's it.
Or maybe 24. Maybe 24. But that's absolutely nothing.
Seriously, I've taken pictures that have more memory
Yeah,
than this
there
game.
are single pictures that have more information.
and yet again, like I said, still just the minimalist approach. And again, true, like back in those days, it was a matter of necessity.
Yes, that's true.
still,
Yeah. And it was
just goes to
revolutionary
show you.
too.
You know,
With Pit
this game-
Fighter, and there was a couple other games that used it, and then all of a sudden Mortal Kombat came about.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, and especially with MK2, because of the colors and everything, it still holds up because they are real people.
Exactly.
Even though it's digitized, you can see the pixels. It's still real people, so you can't say it doesn't look good because it's people. How you gonna make it look better than real people?
Hey, I'm skipping. All right. There we go. Let's see. All right. Let's see. For anybody who can't see, we got somebody sitting down with us. All right. True.
But no, hold on.
I know.
There you go.
All right, we got
What's
somebody
up,
with
guys?
us now.
Summoning is on mic. Let's get him on screen
What's
here.
up, guys? See, they're button checking MK2. Hey, what's
There we go. Say hello to everybody, my man.
up, man?
Our featured commentary.
What's going on?
Commentary team. Summoning, you do the play-by-play, or are you a little too the bag?
Let's see. Again, good game, and again,
Cheers to all you guys out there.
Oh God.
Cheers.
This is the after hours MK stream. It's
After
it's not even 8:30 on a Saturday night, and we're streaming.
That hasn't
MK2.
stopped him one bit. though.
No, I know. I know.
Now, when these guys button
He's
checking
streaming.
MK2,
You see it's
hardcore.
serious.
Oh yeah.
It's
That shit
serious.
either works or
They
it doesn't.
actually tested a whole match, a
They
whole
had.
set on a button check.
This is a match that I prefer, actually. I
Sure.
like to play Scorpion versus
That was
Melina.
probably Jerron asking for a warm up. Actually, I bet he's like that. He'll do that. But can I get a warm up?
Yo, I gotta get like a headset on because I can't hear anything. So hold on.
I know. The headsets are the headphone amp is not working correctly, Nit. So if
Mild
you,
technical
you want to use
difficulties
mine?
here. Hand off. There you go, son. Okay.
And you almost are always
oh, yeah.
guaranteed to see a
hung up with
fatality in an MK2 match.
All right, best 2 out of 3. 7 go just sticking with Scorpion. No. Another really cool thing that I always enjoyed, particularly about old school games, is that it was really more of a chess match than anything else. Because again, you had to have perfect time.
This game
right.
right here, this game was such a waiting game.
Oh God, yes.
There's nothing worse. This and Killer Instinct was probably
Oh,
the 2
man.
biggest waiting games.
Just
ever.
for any well, there's not really any Street Fighter players listening, but it's like in Super Turbo, you're battling with projectiles. In this
Right,
game,
right.
you're battling with projectiles, but you're getting hit by them still.
Well,
Exactly.
another thing about this is very much like MK9.
Yeah.
Okay, MK9, you can throw projectiles all day with Cabal,
Sure.
let's just say.
All right, Baraka with a
You
few
know,
sparks.
counter picking.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, I remember when I got into a
All right,
fight
Baraka
with
for
people
the win.
about counter picking an MK2. It's
Yes.
MK2.
Yes.
What can you do?
Yeah.
You know,
Seriously.
there was a huge forum battle that I had once, like a couple years ago.
Shoot.
People got pissed at me for counter picking.
Why?
What else could you do in this game?
Seriously,
it's like
no,
saying
yeah.
to somebody, "I do too many sweeps." What else can you do?
No, look, I'll be
No.
really frank. Like, if pretty much the whole Dead or Alive franchise is based on like counterpicking and sweeping.
Yes.
So if that game can go on, this game can stand the test of time. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm gonna play that game.
Yeah, like you said, we got it.
Just because of that counter
Sorry
picking
about that, folks.
cheap stuff, I want to try to play in that game.
All right.
MK9's a little too fast for me. You know what I mean?
They said
All
there's
right,
a
so,
whole lot of kick time there.
You got it?
All right. Here we're going on. See?
All right, now we got Julian Robinson, another
Oh my God, Julian's here.
ancient
Holy
individual
Seriously,
We
they
gotta
are
get
who,
really-
who represent that. Now, Jerron and Julian are two of the guys who fundamentally helped build the MK scene as it is today. Without guys like them playing in every single tournament, we wouldn't be here at Summer
Prop-
Jam right now,
props
Biggie
to
events,
Julian.
Very good
doing
point.
this. And
Julian-
it's funny because I talked to Biggie about it yesterday because he's very upset just about recent shakeup in the community and everything like that. You know, and he told me, he's like, this wouldn't be happening without you guys. You know, he picked us,
Good
you
point.
know, 10 years ago to do this. Let me get Julian.
All right. So, hit a little bit of a pause to the tournament right now. Please bear with us.
This guy. This guy's probably
All right.
old school.
Okay.
This guy has been around.
Oh, yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah, man. That's the beautiful thing. When, like, an old school game comes out, you get a lot of old school gamers making their appearances, and I love that about the scene. All right, well. Okay. Yeah. All right. Bear with us for a second, folks. Just trying to get the brackets all set up. Everybody's waiting on. I'm trying to get this next match for you.
I think B2B might. B2B is one of the best guys.
We'll take
nowadays.
a timeout because Super Turbo matches are going on right now in the same room with us, and we need two of the players, of
He's
course.
one of the MK2 Raw guys, and I've never beat him ever.
Maybe if Steve N wants to go on for a couple casuals with Cybernetico right now. We got pads.
Steve, sit in.
Steve, your pads over there.
Pick up them sticks, man.
Steve and
This is a casual match right now.
Steve and I have been playing this game for about, I would say, yeah, he has one.
Don't you have yours right over there?
I would say.
So let me go ahead and fix the names on the energy bars here.
I was probably playing Steve since the day the game came out, and he doesn't like any other games.
Right.
He's one of my best friends, so we just play this game.
Nothing wrong with that,
So
man.
we just play this, and you know nobody plays this.
Like I said again.
But you know it's all right.
I said again, that just makes the competition that much better.
We grew up playing this. This was the best arcade scene next to Killer Instinct.
Jesus
Killer
Christ,
Instinct,
yes.
Killer Instinct and MK2 were incredible.
Seriously, man, like, honestly, if I can take all the quarters that I've dumped into these games, like, seriously, I could probably go to Juilliard or something like that.
Well, here's the thing. These guys who play MK9,
right?
You play practice mode. Ain't no practice mode when we were playing.
Hell no.
You have to pay to play.
Again, exactly.
You have to pay to play.
Pay to play.
Pay to play, and you have to wait in line. And there was days that you wouldn't see your turn,
right?
Because you couldn't get there. There was like a line of quarters up.
It was really a first come, first serve, first ass whooping type thing back in those days.
Absolutely, and there was nothing you could do.
No, and again, like the best thing that you could do, the best thing you could hope for was again be able to like really take in what the other fighters were doing. You know, because one of the things I always appreciated about coming to all these types of tournaments is you always see something new. You always find a character that, like, say you main one particular character, but somebody will have a trick up their sleeve, and it'll just blow your mind.
Absolutely. See, this game was so much counterpick.
Oh yeah.
I have 4 characters.
Right.
I don't play any of the other ones. I dedicated my MK2 time not to play Jax or Melina.
All right, there you go.
Because I just didn't want to do it. Because I saw everything possibly done with those 2 characters, and I'm like, I'm going to play 2 other characters. Or 4 other characters.
Right.
Other than them 2. Now, if I get random and I get those 2 characters, I'm done.
I said again, that's so.
That's
another thing.
I just wanted to play different characters.
Oh, teleport and the spear.
All the stuff that Steve's doing is stolen material from me. That's okay though. He's allowed to,
You're his primary competition, so if he's going to take tricks from anybody, it's going to be you.
I mean, Steve stole a lot of stuff from me, but it's all right though. He's got to learn. But
fireballs, summon skulls.
I mean,
kick on Shang Tsung for the win.
Steve's a counter picker as well. I mean, he's going to wait till the other guy picks his character. We have our specific matchups.
Right.
And this is a heavily favored Shang match. Steve's got it where he wants it.
Right.
I mean, you can't do anything to him.
Exactly.
If he jumps at you, you're going to high kick him. Right. You're going to throw single fireballs.
Countermeasure for absolutely everything. And that was one of the reasons why, like, I never fared too well in tournament play, because my biggest downfall is that I'm just a pure aggression player. I have to constantly be moving forward.
Yeah, well, this game will just take it all from you.
Oh yeah.
Because this game is so mentally taxing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so different than every game you play.
All right. Definitely. Too straight for Steve.
He has a counter for every character. He's waiting for him to pick first.
Oh yeah.
Well, he can just pick his poison right now.
Pretty much. And again, like when it came to Mortal Kombat, when it came to I'll say the older generations of the games that we got now. Yeah, that's it. Right. But the older generations of games we got now, to be able to actually just have that really narrow selection, it really forced you to pick a strategy. It really forced you to actually put the mental side into it. You know, because you have games now that they have like literally just dozens and dozens of characters, and like there's literally a character for every day of the season, pretty much.
One of the things about this game was
real swift on Katana.
One of the things about this game, this actual game, it was an upgrade from MK1.
Right.
Okay. This kind of like built the fundamentals for us.
Right.
So we got right into 3. I mean, I don't even really use the run button in 3.
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm not. All these guys are really good at 3.
Mm-hmm.
I would bring the 2 aspects back to 3. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I would also try doing that in 4, but it wouldn't work so well. And 9, I just never got into.
Right. Like
But this, you know, but the fact of 9 is that it's such a counter pick strategy, projectile based.
We won. Nice narrow win for Scorpion on this one, definitely.
That's the only reason what I'm saying. Like this game was completely dumbs you down. You have to sit back and wait. If you don't, you're gonna lose. How much patience do you have?
That's what it all boils down to. Because again, like I said, it's a chess match. Sure, you got people jumping on screen, beating the ever-loving shit out of each other, but at the end of it, you got 2 guys, and they are putting themselves against each other. So just pure mental status there.
Absolutely.
Beautiful fatality for Katana right now. All right. Again, we're just rolling away.
Melina arguably the top player, the top tier.
Definitely. No, and again, that's another beautiful thing. That translated really well to Mortal Kombat 9.
Yes.
Oh, again, like, it's one of the really beautiful things.
Now, you have other top players, who say that Liu Kang is the best. Now, these guys play the game all the time.
Right.
And,
real swift for
and
Melina.
You have to take their tier list into consideration.
Sure. The thing is that, again, that's a double-edged sword, because when you become focused on the tier list, you tend to forget that, again, every character has its strengths and weaknesses. You tend to overlook the fact that, yes, there are going to be certain times where Sub-Zero is going to do a lot better than Scorpion. There are going to be times where, even though you, decry the character, there are going to be times where, hell, Jax can even become really, really useful.
Arguably, Jax, there's tier lists out there that say that Jax is number 1. People think Melina is number 1. Honestly, I believe Liu Kang is number 1.
Right, I said again.
He has the most. I mean, yes, you can size spam with Melina. You can ground pound, double ground pound with Jax.
Right.
Liu Kang just has that edge on the uppercuts, on the air fireballs, and the bike kick, which is 33%.
Right.
He can come back on any round, and he can hang with any of those guys.
Yep.
The low fireball is probably one of the best weapons. So I do agree with the MK2 Raw guys who say that Liu Kang's the best, because he really is a good matchup versus everyone.
Very true. Very true. Now again, got the classic showdown right now.
Shiryu
versus the Lin Kuei right now. That's it again. Jesus, Jeff, turn up. And we get to toast it. How do you love that, folks?
See, Steve is a very trained guy. I mean, he knows he's a very robotic type play. He's waiting for someone's mistakes.
Exactly. And again, like everybody listening right now, again, like you can't see these guys actually at the console right now. Steve, straight face. This guy could be walking through the park on a sunshine day in a damn wheelchair. That is how relaxed he is playing right now. Cybernetico, a little bit more stressed. No, I'm not going to argue about that.
Cybernetico is more, he loves the old school.
Definitely.
He doesn't get to play it enough because the VSM guys don't play this.
There you go.
So, and Steve's showing his 10-year, 12-year dominance.
Exactly. Right now, again, Steve just totally sweeping it all. See, case in point. All right.
Steve is also not a Jax player. He kind of like messes around with characters.
All right, so there should be, slightly more leniency. Let's see what happens here. All right, good uppercut. Trying to go for the ice projectile. Good slide. Over projectile there. Missed ground pound.
See, Sub-Zero is
nice backbreaker.
I would say, if you play Sub-Zero, you cannot jump with him. That's true with every game. You can't jump at all.
True.
Sub-Zero is a character that just needs to stay on the ground.
Exactly.
If you stay on the ground and be patient and play the boring game, you will win.
Oh, definitely.
Good.
Good uppercut. Sub-Zero trying to come back in.
Very tough match for Sub.
All right.
Sub can't jump, can't do much.
And again, like because of the fact that like Sub-Zero is such a close quarters fighter, fighting up against Jax, that makes it very difficult because now, again, with the ground pound and all the stuff that Jax does on the ground, that's a very dangerous area.
Right. Well, for example, the MK2 Raw guys, they do the double ground pound.
There you go.
Okay, so which makes Jax very, very top tier.
Very.
You know, and online especially, because these guys are online players, the MK2 Raw guys. And, you know, you ain't messing with those guys.
We're going to go see it?
I always think I can take them, but, you know, I do the combos, but they chip me out and win anyway. So, you know, I might get a beautiful combo in. You know, but I'm always losing to little things. So.
All right. So, okay, interesting pick for Cybernetico.
All right, this match is ridiculous. This is like a 10-0 Katana. Katana's fan lift is you can't projectile.
All right. All right. Losing Katana here. Going for the fan lift, missed it right. And he still walked into it.
See, the Katana and Baraka probably a 10-0. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You could just spam the lift all day.
Oh yeah.
His projectile goes right through that.
No, and again, it's a really like a throwback thing for me, but they don't have a combo counter for this game.
No, this game doesn't even know what a combo is.
Exactly, and I remember like watching this back when this was like the game in the arcade scene, and I could just simply sit there watching it and thinking, oh my God, when the hell is this combo going to end, especially when it comes to Katana?
Right. Well, this game has a hitbox that when you actually hit the character, they get stuck in it.
Yeah.
And it takes away 40%. And I would incorporate that into my combos. Like, I was all about exploiting that in this game.
Good point, good point.
You know, so that's why my main is Raiden. Raiden is low tier. He's way down there.
No, Raiden, I think he got his big bump in Deadly Alliance. That's when I really started getting into Raiden. And again, like seeing him here, a low tier character just got a flawless victory on Scorpion.
Right. Right. Well, I love Cybernetico, but he doesn't play enough. But if he did,
true.
You know, he would know the matchups better.
Yeah.
But you know, I prefer Raiden versus a lot of characters because I have a combo that I use with him that's pretty much 60%, and it's not easy to get. You'll probably see it later on.
More likely. And again, but that's the beauty of the casuals. Again, you can really just really test the waters, see what everybody can bring to the table.
Right.
And even then, there's still a whole bunch of tricks up everyone's sleeve.
Right. I'll probably get some casuals in with Steve in a couple minutes to put Cyber back in here, but you know, I can't resist playing this game because this is like my childhood.
Seriously, man. Can you blame them? I mean, like for me personally, again, it's probably going to be like a taboo talking about one game while you're commentating for another. But like my big thing, I was huge when it came to the King of Fighters games. Like, I lived and died by those games.
That's awesome stuff.
Seriously, again, another one. Raiden again, 2 really easy victories over Sub-Zero.
Top 8 tomorrow, by the way, guys. Top 8 MK9 is at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Top 8 Spooky will be streaming it.
All right. Katana Scorpion. Decent matchup.
This is a Katana favorite match. See, Scorpion can't jump at all.
Right, again.
And she can jump freely at him. I mean, all he can do is roundhouses.
True, like I said again.
But,
when it comes to certain matches, like your options become limited.
Her sweep is so good that you can, he can't do much.
It takes priority over so much in this game.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to try to get in right after this.
All right, like I said again. All right, Summoning here. He's been on the mic with me for a couple of minutes. He's going to be jumping back into the casuals soon. And right now we're still going on between Jeff and Cybernetico. Cybernetico taking a whooping, losing 8 straight. No offense to the guy, but still. Decent uppercut. So again, going for the sweep. Katana still deadly with those fans. Scorpion pulling her in for the uppercut combo. Not bad. Really playing the waiting game right now. It's got to be very, very tricky. This again, like we were talking about earlier, this is a counter-happy game. And he goes for the Fatal. God bless a game that can actually create the ESRB, people. All right, and here off his, 9-loss streak, we got Cybernetico back. The mic works, man. Go ahead. changed absolutely everything about fighting games. Hell, this game created the ESRB. So.
Wasn't Mortal Kombat that also introduced juggling to fighting games in general as well?
True.
It was, right?
A good history lesson for
Mortal
everybody
Kombat
listening.
introduced juggling to fighting games.
I'm sorry, what?
Mortal Kombat introduced
Juggling.
Basically,
I'm
yeah,
very
pretty much.
positive it
I think
did,
there was a couple of the games that had something, but not like MK.
Exactly.
MK had it from the beginning.
But these were like different
Yes,
revisions of the game as well. It's pretty interesting, you know? Yeah, before they had, you know, patches online, they used to release all these like different arcade boards, which was great.
This is a good match again. Basically, Reptile's a very dangerous guy because he had the most projectiles in the game, and everything always had a kick.
In this game, he's actually low tiered.
Again, like I said, it's amazing. And that's the beauty of tier lists because they can change just simply due to perspective, just because of it depends about how the person plays. Like
Exactly,
again, and again, this is something like Subnetical that you know better than almost anybody. Whenever I play, I'm a full-on aggressive fighter. I can't help it. It's just it's in my blood. I have to constantly be moving forward, and that's one of the reasons that I got my ass kicked so much in Mortal Kombat.
Well, you see me, and I apologize if I bored anything, but Scorpion's always been my guy in this game. You know, like. Ever since I started playing this game and MK1 in general, like, Scorpion was my guy. You know, I don't play him in MK9 because I think he sucks in that game. I play Ermac. But yeah, in this game, 90% of my matches are going to be with Scorpion. And
so again, using the invincibility trick right now.
These old school games with the invincibility,
right?
You cannot see where he's at.
Exactly.
And
again, that was
MK9 in other games. At least you could see
the outline of the sketch.
Exactly. And this was so annoying, you know, because if you got a player that knew what he was doing, oh man, are you gonna be in for a fight against tonight? You see?
Right. Again, really heavy comedy. You know, Jeff really
got him out of it, but
projectiles,
projectile
summoning definitely going in.
Dude, Katana in this game. Oh fuck.
Again, like me and summoning were talking about that. Katana, she is. Like, all of her attacks are such priority.
Yeah, she's ridiculously good in this game, you know? It's whoever it is. Oh, wow. I've never seen it.
Oh, went down to the 10-minute.
Good match, guys. Good match.
Nice match. Beautiful fatality by Katana. Never get tired of seeing that.
But, yeah, Katana in this game, if people thought she was ridiculous in MK9 with, like, advantage on everything, in this game, forget about it.
Oh, all right. Shane Summers,
this game, Katana in this game is meant to piss people off. And there goes the Skull Fireballs, always a classic.
So, you know, and again, something I was touching on earlier, now that, like, you know, you're back to the mic, was one of the things that I absolutely adored about these games is just that it's such a minimalist effort. They've done so much with so little here.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about it earlier. Again, like,
first Mortal Kombat game was only done literally by 4 guys, you know? Now, obviously it's going to go down in history for what it brought to the, to the fighting game genre, with, with the blood and the gore and stuff. But the game was actually very deep at the time, and let's be honest, that was around the time. That was around the time where fighting games, I mean, Street Fighter 2, as much as we love playing that, let's be honest, the best one was always Super Turbo.
True. And again, we can't forget, like, when the 2D craze really kicked up swing, we can't forget about all the other, like, really, really knockoff games that came out, like Pit Fighter, stuff like that.
Pit Fighter, Jesus Christ. Dude, what was, what's the final, what's the Fatal Fury game on Xbox Live? Fatal Fury Special, I know you remember that.
Oh, yeah, like I said, that was a very big game.
You were an SNK guy just like me, you know? It's like, those games were, everybody obviously remembers just the Capcom games, but I think there was so many good fighting games back then that, if you wanted to pick something up, you could easily find anything to like.
Right.
It's funny, recently I just found out there was a Street Fighter, the animated movie version of the game. I honestly thought the only Street Fighter movie game there was
that terrible...
Yes, the terrible game based on the terrible movie.
That's it again. One of my biggest, I'm sorry to have to keep kicking this horse, but Capcom has earned my ire. One of the biggest problems that I always had with Capcom was that there were a few series that they never really picked up.
That's true.
Like I said again, I adored Tech Romancer.
Yeah.
That was, again, for anybody who is listening right now, again, it was pretty much like, a Gundam fighting game back in the old days.
That's what it basically was.
Exactly.
It was their old day to, those robot animes, man.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't find a better game.
Right. And another one, and I know that you're a really big fan of the game, really big fan of the series, was Rival Schools.
Oh.
Like I said,
I still got Project Justice for the Dreamcast.
There you go. Again, seriously, one of Capcom's best efforts, honest to God.
Yeah. And look, we all know, those games were just fun games to pick up and play, but if you really got into them, there was a lot of joy to get there. Those games were really, really solid.
Definitely.
It's a shame, speaking of Rival Schools, that we didn't get the Japanese version of the game, because the Japanese version of the game actually had a creative fighter mode. We got 2 discs, one that was like full of random stuff on the PS1, but we never got the creative fighter mode.
I don't know how many people can actually see me right now on the feed, but again, like, the puzzled look on my face is ridiculous right now. Again, with the sweeps on Katana.
Remember, man, it's funny because back in those days,
Superman at it.
Back in those days, we didn't get everything Japan got.
Oh, God.
And it's not a myth, guys. Japan always got the better stuff out of the video games,
Well, I said again.
Actually,
Johnny Cage.
The only exception was what was it? Final Fantasy VII. I know the U.S. was the first country that got like the optional bosses with the weapons.
Right.
Japan actually got that version of the game a few months later after the big request, because it's like, wait a minute, they get.
All right, we're focusing more on the brackets right now. Again, decent match between Kung Lao and Katana.
Well, guys, enjoy these casuals. Soon enough, we're going to continue the tournament. Hopefully the guys who come up in the next 2 fights show up soon, So
again, man.
There goes the classic. Excuse me, James MK, guys. Speaking Spanish.
Good match so far. Kung Lao going with the no dive kicks. Again, Katana with that sweep.
Yeah, this character, I'm telling you, she's silly in this game. There you go. Good use of roundhouse kicks. Stand up.
To the face.
Hasta luego.
Again, beautiful stage
he
fatality.
doesn't say it in this game.
You cannot get enough of that.
For some reason, the skull always goes, "Aw." It's very funny.
All right. Okay, we're going on, switching things up. A few more of the casuals now.
And James MK is jumping into casuals, guys. We don't know where the heck everybody is, but we're trying to have some fun here.
Exactly. I think we're doing a pretty damn good job so far. Random selector James, pretty ballsy.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
What am I going to say?
All right, let's see it again. All right, let's see it again.
A guy in blue and a lady in purple.
All right. Again, for exactly. All right, so again, for all the uneducated folks, chick in the purple right now is Melina. Dude in the blue is Sub-Zero.
Oh, the dude in the blue is getting some good moves.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a good casuals match. Nothing like a good casuals match in Drunken Combat. God bless Drunken Combat.
I don't drink.
I'm
always this dumb.
Me, I'm not going to lie. I have tipped back a few, but, hey, they have a bar here. I might as well take use of it.
I did. I got 2 lemonades and a Philly cheesesteak.
There you go. And I got to be honest, that Philly cheesesteak smells fucking delicious right now.
I had to get a Philly cheesesteak in Philly.
Oh, God, yes, man. It's a sin if you don't.
Yeah, it's just like not getting a pizza in Manhattan. You
have
to do it.
I saw that, man. Again, seriously, nice dive kick for the win, man. Narrow win, too. Keeping it close. I said, yeah, Jim sees Melina right now. Again, working that dive kick, doing what he can, going for the roll. And he got called with the ice sweep. Sweep, too. Going in right now, uppercut.
Making a little comeback here.
Sub-Zero takes it. Crushes that one.
What happened there, Jim?
All right, Jim getting with the first strike. And he still manages to nail the projectile. Good on him. Nice. Get a couple of kicks in.
The fight is balancing out, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. Kind of missed with the roll. Got caught with his no slips. Come in. All right. Still getting caught. Going in for the sweep, missing.
It's good
Good
to
blocking
see
with
the
the
old school
Johnson.
Mortal Kombat still being used.
Oh, yeah. Melina definitely running the wrist right here. Going in. Is he going for the stage fatality?
I would
Seriously.
have opted for ripping the head off with the spinal cord dangling.
Still
But
cannot
that's
get enough of him, man. Decent, good match of casuals there. Nice to know match between Jim and Jeff. All right, coming in, another casual right now. Not sure who's playing. All right, going to be switching everything up.
My seat.
Okay.
I gotta go inside and finish the rest of the sandwich.
All right, man. Hey, man,
Going
like,
solo now, buddy.
hey, take a bite out of it for me, my man. Oh, down goes the food. All right, Jax versus Shang Tsung. Definitely these two got history together. Let's see how it plays out. Shang Tsung for the sweep. Definitely going for it. Jax trying to come in, dive. Goes in. Mr. Skull. Jax really taking his time here, being very stationary, which kind of works for his type of play style. Okay. This ground pound. All right. Only one out of triple skulls. Jax already down. Nice backbreaker. Definitely going to have to capitalize to come back into this match. Switch from Melina definitely takes the win. All right, round two, definitely going there. Jeff still untopped in this game right now. Simply has not lost a match. All right, double connect on the projectiles. Couple good air kicks. Really, 3 in a row. Nailed him on this one. Miss Skulls going in for the sweep. Nailed it. Jacks him down to the danger zone. Melina shows up again with the dive kick. Yeah, seriously, Melina definitely a dangerous character, even when she's being morphed into the game. All right. Are we going to have a mirror match here? Should be able to see. All right, nice. First
Sorry
mirror
about
match
the
in the
player name
casuals.
update, folks. I'm getting to it right now.
Okay. I said, yeah, nothing like a good mirror match. Always warms my heart to see one. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's great Katana versus Blue Katana.
Oh, and again, seriously. Katana with that sweep. So dangerous in this game.
Like I said, I don't want to say, oh, fuck this character. Jesus Christ. She is ridiculously annoying. Hey, but you know what? She's the princess, so she gets priority first, you know?
True.
And Kyle trying his best to stay in there. He's doing a good job so far, but, you know, Steve's a veteran in this game. Let's see how the match plays out, you know. Obviously, Kyle is taking some advantage of the fact that Katana has priority.
Nice.
And there you go. Steve takes it.
See it.
Good match, man.
Nice match.
But
Still, casual still rolling along. Not sure he's going for the sticks. All right, so. Okay, all right, so again, for everybody you know watching right now, everybody on the message board, we got all the guys here. We're just waiting for at least 1 or 2 more combatants, and we should be able to get the whole thing made. All right. Good. Looks like getting a little bit of love on the screen, man. All right, let's see another good casual here, another good Noah Melina match. Damn Skippy.
What up, Tim? I'm eating some mozzarella sticks.
Say it again. I said, lots of straight jumps, lots of fans. Gotta love it. Say it again. Everything's still going around. Nice rule. Both fighters pretty much like, again, just enjoying the space right now. Again, beautiful catch up. Again, you know, Katana with that sweep. It takes so much out of somebody else's match. Kicked the shit out of him. Hey, Jack Burton, good point. Ultimate Mortal Kombat, very, very great game. One of the classics. But again, MK2 just has like that little bit of charm. I said again, look, I'm not saying that it's a bad game or anything. I said that right now, no, I said again, like you're trying to get me my ass kicked, y'all. I mean, like I do not appreciate that, Cybernetico. All right, again, that's a really good point, OBS. Like you said, it's with Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, so much happened, so many different characters came in, so many mechanics of the game were upgraded. But when it came to Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 2, it was really, really slight. It was improvements instead of enhancements. And there's a very, very fine difference between those two. All right. Again, Dognatus, really good point. UMK3, much faster game. They had the run meter. They implemented that. Combos became much more of a priority in that game. You know, it was just still, again, with the exception of Mortal Kombat 4, I don't really think Mortal Kombat's ever had a bad game. Mortal Kombat 4.
That was the only 3D MK I played, and even then it wasn't even 3D.
Right.
It was like Tekken when it first came out.
True.
It's a game on a 2D plane with rotating backgrounds with the ability to sidestep. Those are not 3D games. Okay. You know?
I said again, Dognatus again. That's simply it's just me talking. That's my personal opinion. I'm not going to say that the game was completely dysfunctional, but for me it didn't work. You know. All right. Good comment by Jack Burton. All right. Okay. Gonna get no official tournament status on. We're gonna get definitely. We got tournament now going. All right. Again, we got Cybernetico going up against Drunk James. All right. Okay. Dropping the sticks, man. What the hell? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. All right. Again, we're going to be adjusting everything. You know how the technical difficulties go. Well, not really difficulty, but so much just things that we got to take care of. Static. The next time I go to the board meeting, I'm going to kick all kinds of ass for them to get Johnny Cage back. The real Johnny Cage. What's going on, Maddox? Matrix, my mistake. Sorry, a little bit. No, I'm farsighted, so names don't really come up that well. But again, welcome to the chat. All right, see, you've already been here, man, so you know how things have been going all day. All right, going for the button check right now. Okay. All right, again, we got Cybernetico using Scorpion, Drunk James using Kung Lao. No shit. Again, like, see, Dognatus. Like I said, again, for anybody asking me, like I said, my name is Mike, but everybody calls me Spike Spiegel. It's like my first time commentating in Summer Jam, so I apologize if I don't speak to anybody's liking. My bad. They gave me the mic. I got to make it work. Hot damn. Just so everybody knows, again, I'm being alerted right now. We got more viewers watching these matches than we did MK9. Kung Lao breaks out the rabbit from the hat. Gotta love these old school tricks, man. All right. So here. All right. Cybernetico using Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero really more of a ground character, not good with the jumping. Kung Lao definitely all over the screen. Let's see what can happen here. That's right, Static, flawless friendship. Yeah. Seriously, this is the only time where that actually sounds cool, too. All right, quick one for Kung Lao. Let's see if Cybernetico can pull anything off. Decent uppercut. Going for the jump kick, missing the spin. Go for the ice. Again, like I said again, really working it. Kung Lao with the switch. So maybe you know about this. Madix wants to know the recap of the top 8 for MK9.
Go to combatnetwork.com. It's posted on there. Sorry.
We got to worry about that again. Another beautiful friendship. Drunk Jeff destroying Cybernetico. Always fun to watch, but again, Cybernetico, he plays this game because he loves it. And again, I don't knock him for it. All right. All right, I'm going to get back to a little bit of casuals again. Like I said, because this is a very, very small bracketed tournament, we're just going to have to keep things moving along. So again, we're going to get a couple of casuals in. Should be fun. Okay. Got Cybernetical back with us right now. All right. Good on you, Static, for putting up that link. Anybody that needs all the information, there you go. All right. All right. All right, let's see. All right, we got James coming here with the Johnny. I said again, Scrub, you can't beat a classic, my man. What can I tell you? Come on in. Cage working it. Only downside with Johnny Cage, you know, in almost all of the games, is that when you miss with a lot of his flashier moves, just so much room for punishment there. It's kind of sad to watch. Superman that up. Round two. Okay, Steve N definitely taking it in. That's funny as hell, OBS. I miss with the sparks. The Jimmy tap. All right, so again. All right. Like you said again, Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting it would apparently be that way. I'm getting the notice right now that we actually have 200 people watching this match alone, and we didn't even have almost 100 people watching the main MK9 tournament. So again, thanks to everybody turning up. Thanks for everybody showing in. Really nice to see everybody. Oh yes, the triple beheading. Seriously, how can you not love that?
We need him and his opponent.
All right. Mirror match between Shang Tsungs. Somehow or another, that feels like an oxymoron to me. Somehow or another, a mirror match between Shang Tsungs feels like an oxymoron to me. True. All right, Steve and James and Kate giving us some good casuals right now.
Sorry for the delay, guys. Is that some of the other players in the tournament, they're playing either Marble or Street Fighter 4. We're trying to get them in here, but just enjoy these casuals and Spike's commentary for now. You guys seem to be enjoying the commentary, so he's doing his job.
I'm trying, my man. I really am. OBS, I want to give you a good deal of props right now. To play Shang Tsung without morphing, that takes skill, my friend. All kinds of skill. You are the man right now. All right, again. Okay, again, Shang Tsung on it again. It's going to be a little bit difficult to. I don't know. Shang Tsung. Kintaro. Yeah, Kintaro fatality. If you're going to beat the shit out of somebody, do it with 4 arms. Jack Burton, thank you very much, my man.
Not one sticking out your ass either.
Okay. All right. Shang Tsung versus Reptile. Again, Reptile, very, very dangerous character. And double skull miss. Morphs into Scorpion.
You would think that after all the crap that we went through with Reptile in Mortal Kombat 1, he would actually be good in this game, you know?
Well, he's saying again, it's one of those really selective things. Like, if you know what you're doing, then Reptile's a remarkably dangerous character.
I mean, I actually always thought it was great. Like, wait.
There you go.
I mean, wait. He shared Sub-Zero and Scorpion's move list, so it's understandable they had to give him something different.
Right, but they gave him the acid spit and the force ball. And again, like you mentioned earlier, MK
invincibility.
Yeah, exactly. Mortal Kombat, it opened up juggling to like pretty much gaming.
Yeah.
And you got to give credit where credit's due. Reptile's pretty much one of the pioneers of that. Him and Katana in this game, like really, they mastered. You know, juggling when it came to this. Right in.
Hey, listen, if you know how to juggle in this game, I know people like to say, you know, yay, for the gay community, like James always says. Dude, he says that all the time.
All right, let's say it again. Also, for everybody on the feed right now, again, I can't see the chat, so I'm going to have to miss out on a few of your comments. I apologize for that. But we're going to keep the casuals going, and I'm going to do my absolute damnedest to make sure the commentary is as entertaining as possible. Say it again. We get Cybernetico back in the frame right now.
Here comes the sisters fighting each other.
All right, okay. I'm not going to lie. On a personal note, I'm a little into crazy chicks, so if I had to pick, I would go for Melina.
What about those teeth, though? Come on.
Again, look, as long as she doesn't go down on me, I'm all right. Again, like I said, I apologize if what I just said offended anybody, but it's the God honest truth.
Give me a fucking break, dude. These are, we're all gamers here. I don't think we're all going to be dating supermodels anytime soon.
That's it, but again, sounds good uppercut. See if anything can come out of this. All right, with a good front kick.
Yeah, here we go. Back. Yeah, Goldfish Keeper was the girl who did the Jade cosplay, and goddamn.
God bless that woman.
Yeah,
all right.
God damn. If you're not into her, it's perfectly fine. Everybody's got their preferences, but let me tell you something. Whenever you see a girl have a damn costume like that, all you can say is, God damn.
All right, I said again. Jack Burton, you got a very good point. I'm definitely going to make sure she keeps the damn mask on.
Well, if you go by the MK9 mask, her mask is like, a big open mouth. So.
Right, again. Also, yes, OBS. Very good. No, very good on you for pointing that out. We got a whole bunch of crack with, the Jade costume. And again, thumbs up to that right here. Word, she has a Kenshin? See, again, I'm looking at a picture of her right now. And it's beautiful. Simply beautiful. That's right, folks. Take it in. See, again, boom. You see the picture? Thumbs up to that right here. Like I said, again, my dear, I salute you, all right? Again, seriously, soak it in, folks. All right, again. All right, sitting. All right, we got a decent match right now. All right, Baraka takes it home. Ah. Damn. I said again, all right. I'm reading the comments right now, and that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, like Shock just said, you damn right we were all enjoying that. Thank you, Goldfish. Best fatality. Wham!
Say seriously, this right here made the game for so many people. Haha, Mints. Definitely good one on it, man. All right, Mint, we're going to hook you up with this, all right?
You want me to text you the damn photo of her, Mint? Although putting your phone number up in the chat is not a good idea.
Very good point.
Oh yeah, it's undisputed that Liu Kang is the best character in this game. A lot of people will say Kung Lao is, but
I say it again.
Liu Kang, the double fireball in the
Yo,
air.
where have I been? What happened to Jax and Melina? Like, they were the best characters in this game for like 15 years.
Again,
Yeah.
I said it's a tier list thing, man.
Yeah,
It depends on
Liu
how they
Kang,
play.
it's been what
Is
a
that
lot
the,
of
like the
people-
online hybrid
No,
tier
no.
list? Like, because where's this offline tier list come from?
Again, like I'll be worth playing like me.
Hey, it's only a little bit of us, but
Okay.
everybody's in agreement that Liu Kang's the best character
Wow.
in this
Right.
game.
Like I said again, for me, like again, when it comes to Jax, it's like Summoning was saying a lot earlier. Jax is one of those guys that he has to stay on the ground. You can't really have an air game with him. And because of that, for people who tend to like really stick to that and hold to the ground and they're really, really like, they have that turtle game going, that's where Jax becomes like the master at that point. All right, again, Kung Lao going
We're
in.
still waiting on Julian and Jerron to come back from Marvel. Once they get here, we will zoom through the rest of this tournament.
I said again, OBS, I'm
And then we'll
fairly
run
sure.
UMK3.
We don't have it personally, but I'm fairly sure if you look hard enough,
start
you'll
around
find
10
it.
o'clock.
Friendship.
Johnny K. Friendship.
Good point. All right. It's casual.
got like nothing left because we started with we can do this.
If she could come downstairs now in that J costume, I would like. It would have to be a photo shoot because I gotta get better angles of her.
Amen to that. So we'll switch back here.
Miss Spin, alive and well.
Hello, hello. Miss Spin, welcome to the chat.
Yes.
Big time.
Kung Lao.
Said again, the downside with
Hey,
Cage.
Shaq, are you gonna do any of the international players know we might have you MK3 on stream?
I have no idea. I don't really think anybody knows. I've been posting that we're going to stream it, but I don't know if anybody really knows.
They would love that.
Of course they will. Unfortunately, we are very limited on players today because there's nobody here.
Again,
But,
seriously, it's the downtime pretty much.
Yeah.
For everybody that's been playing all day. And again, like seriously, because this is such a classic game, who can't enjoy a good casual? Right?
Absolutely.
Now, and we're lucky enough to have a lot of talent between
people are
James
just
and
enjoying watching just the casuals right now. So,
well, I said it again, and you guys, everybody watching right now that's been watching, been on the chat board and everything. Thank you because you guys are making this a pretty successful podcast right
absolutely.
now. Again, Johnny Cage, and again, that's one of the only problems I've ever really had with Johnny Cage, that when he uses flashier moves,
Yes.
like there's just so much room for punishment there.
Oh
It
yeah, it's
sucks.
highly punishable. Yeah.
Good kick with the cage. Don't worry, Miss Spin, we're not going to hurt you for that one, right? All right, Red Talk coming in with a quick slide. Liu Kang again, seriously, the man himself, definitely throwing it up right now.
Oop, got a little death punch in there, big damage.
Liu Kang, just again, breezing through it. Really solid match for these two. And like, for everybody who may not know about it, again, these two guys right here. Seriously, you're going to be really hard pressed to find two other fighters that live this game so much. Actually, I'm curious right now, what is the suspicion? They said they're talking about the board right now that Static has a suspicion. I'm a little curious right now. What's going on?
Wait, what happened? I'm sorry, I totally missed it.
All right.
Wait, what did I say?
It's a little bit further.
I have a sneaky suspicion.
All right. I don't know what it is, but again, I'm curious now. Oh, you're keeping secrets now, Static. All right. I can respect that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, again. All right. I can't say, so I'm not going to even comment on that. All right, so we're going for the casuals now. All right. Cancellation between that Axis Spit and the Spear. Good uppercut for Reptile. Another one thing that I was like, it was a double-edged sword for me was that in Mortal Kombat, like the chip damage is really something that like you had to factor in.
It is. It's just like an avalanche rolling down a mountain at you, basically, or like running away from the boulder, basically. In Indiana Jones, it's always a factor because you're taking damage just for defending at all times.
Right.
I think it's even worse than MK9. MK9, the chip damage is just outrageous.
Like, that is again, like that's one of the things that in certain games, like, cause again, like me, I'm mainly on a fighter. Hey, we got a little stream on the phone here. I'm mainly, a fighter, but there are a couple of games that I played this on the outskirts. And one of the things that I'm not a big fan of is when a game punishes you for something that's inevitable.
Yes.
A really good example of this, and again, I know I'm doing a serious far reach right now. Everybody on the board, forgive me for what I'm about to say, but like, my thing is that I love like the Dynasty Warriors games. I played those games, and in Dynasty Warriors 6, they had like this little thing where, again, it would punish you for not fighting. Yeah, like I said, and again, I really thought that was a really shitty tactic to have into it.
Yeah.
No, but again, it's just one of those things. It's a necessary evil in this point. All right, Shang Tsung definitely coming out on top. All right. All right. Miss Spin, BKA Katie. That is nice to know. Toasty. All right, shift to Kung Lao. All right. Kung Lao going to connection. Ooh. Good connection. All right. Scorpion definitely coming out through the win. All right. All right. All right. All right. Good. No, old school classic spear uppercut combo. You guys definitely taking the time. All right. Yeah, really tight match. And these two, again, seriously, they know each other pretty well when it comes to fighting. Things going fairly well, really smooth. All right, are we going to see it? Oh, the friendship. Again, for the LBGT community right now.
Oh, the friendships.
Never gets old. All right. Okay, so soon you're going to take a little bit of a
All
break.
right,
from
next up
casuals.
we got Summoning versus Jaron.
Okay.
Oh, okay, we're gonna.
All right. Okay, like I said, we're going to have
All
a
right,
quick casual between
one more
Summoning
quick
and
casual here.
Steve. All right. Say it again. All right. That's some casual. Kung Lao Katana. More or less casual, pretty much. All right, good connect with the spinning hat. I said things going good. Up the fan lift. Yeah. Allow the uppercut. And again, one thing I've always been really fond of when it comes to Kung Lao, you don't see too many video game characters that got like a style like him.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like not too flashy, really like really to himself, but again, he carries himself really well.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
And again,
Sidekick counters the wave push. How do you like that?
I said no. Again, it's one of those really good things. One thing that makes a really good character become a great character is when they got personality.
Absolutely.
Kung Lao, he's got personality. He's just a cool cat, man. I love that about him. King, I'm with you. I'm surprised people actually still use aim. Go figure. All right, again, good casual right now. Sonny versus Steve. Okay, let's see what we can make happen here. All right, out, miss with the fan. Then go for the double hit. Kung Lao again on the receiving end here. So again, Katana dangerous with that sweep. Damn. All right, I think that actually counts as discrimination, King. All right. So again, here, like right now, you got like the pioneers of juggling when it comes to like MK.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember an interview with Ed Boon from several years ago talking about how players took the katana combos to such an insane level after they had, the testers had all come up with stuff. And then he's like, yeah, well, every now and then our guys would go to the arcades and they'd come back and tell us, they got these crazy combos.
I can only imagine, man. It's like, how awesome must that be to like be somebody who made the game?
Yeah.
And then you actually go see people in just like regular everyday play going around saying, hey man, did you know they could do this shit? All right. Right with Invisible Reptile right now. Say it again. That's a pretty good point on OBS. Very good point. All right, coming down to the final seconds. Okay. Katana with the sweep. Definitely comes back. Still, good casual. You can never beat that. Hey, so let me ask you, man. Like, you know, hopefully.
Oh, is that? We're not doing it today. No. Sorry. Yeah.
So, like I said, Tim, let me ask you something. Seeing as how, like, you know, they did a whole reinvention with Mortal Kombat 9, and just like the dearth of characters that the whole Mortal Kombat franchise has, is there anybody that, like, you know, Lord willing, they actually do make another sequel to Mortal Kombat? Is there anybody that you'd like to see come back that wasn't in MK9?
There's a few characters in the like the 3D games that I thought were kind of neat, but I know that they were gonna wait to bring those anyway because they want to further the storyline in the sequels, which is kind of like why I thought it was strange they brought Kenshi in, although supposedly Kenshi kind of retroactively dates back earlier because of I guess Ermac or something. I'm a little foggy on that. That might go back to the older storyline. They most likely just put him in because they wanted to. All right, so we got another tournament match. I'll get to that question real quick. We got Summoning versus
We even have a couple of
Jiran.
people coming in right now.
Summoning versus Jiran. Next tournament match coming up.
All right, let's see again. We're right. Okay.
So
Doc Nodis.
we got the rest of the players that we need here right now. So the tournament is going to continue from this point and finish until we're done.
All right, sitting okay. Doc Nodis. Again, really good point. It would be nice to see Shinnok like come back and
Shinnok was going to be one.
Yeah, they're
Shinnok was
definitely
gonna
going.
be one,
That's definitely going to be a character they're going to bring back when the next iteration comes out.
Yes.
Bo Raicho definitely.
Bo Raicho was the other one I was going to point
seriously,
out.
for like the sake of the story, Bo Raicho has to
Great
come back.
personality.
You know,
That
and
character,
again, like the fact that, again, like for anybody with 6 friends, Raicho simply means fat. So, like, for them to simply do that, I mean, like, that's a really good play on words to me. Raiko, again, another good character. One of my old favorite characters. I'm not gonna lie, I really just enjoyed the character, his story, the way he played the whole thing. Serena, again. I'm a little bit like, no, I'm off on that one. Like I said, I'm not going to say she's a bad character, but at the same time, I did enjoy using her. Let's see again. Kenshi, again, really good too. Havoc was another good character. I love Havoc simply because of just how insane everything he did was. You know, and again, like the fact that they opened up the story to tell you about all the other different realms.
Yes.
It was really cool to see how all that played in. All right. Okay, summoning, really just like no stop. Frost, another good example. You know, very good example about that. I like Frost because, again, even though she does follow the whole Lin Kuei thing, she was a different spin on that. So, again, I can definitely appreciate that. Static, Cobra, you just made my day. Right. Just made my day with that, comment, man. King, I agree wholeheartedly. Given all the jumps that they made with Mortal Kombat 9, bringing Frost into the mix a little bit earlier, I would love to see that work. Meat, again, like I said, Meat, that could go either way for me. Meat, like, depending on who's using him, Meat's either kind of a definite joke character or he's a pretty dangerous opponent.
Once again, I like to stress there is no enforced character lock, particularly in MK2. Just something we've never done before. Oh, wow. Full death punch right there. Jiran.
All right, Jiran, he just simply knows what's going on. Mince, I love that idea. Cyber female ninjas. Nothing about that sentence is wrong. I love every word in that sentence. Thank you for saying it.
Wow. Jiran had enough.
Static. Seriously, man, again, I would love to see that. I would love to see how, of all the, old school, because if they can bring Freddy in, God damn it, they can bring Jason Voorhees.
That's right. All right, we got Julian and Dragon God.
All right.
Dragon God.
You know what? Skullboy, it's a pretty good point. I like what they did with Scar. I like the introduction of the character. She has a very interesting play style, and just her story is unique. I would love to see her be implemented a lot more in the next one. Okay. All right, we're getting the next one up, and this is for a tournament, the next match, correct? All right, next match is going to be tournament. Said right now we're just, roughly killing time until everything's, dead on. The Shadow, it's Static, that's a good point. you see the Shadow Priest in almost every game, but they don't have much of a role. And I would love to know what the hell it is that they can do. I said again, OBS, you guys make a really good point. Huh? I said, Chameleon, that would definitely be an interesting. It would be really interesting to see how Chameleon would be, implemented in it. Seeing as how, again, Chameleon's just a little bit of every, of all the male ninja characters. I would love to see how that works. Let's see. All right. Okay, we got our people here. We're just like, simply getting everybody up, ready. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, we're about to get a definite tournament match in now. Like I said again, for everybody getting in right now. All right. For everybody joining us, again, everybody calls me Spike Spiegel. Good to be on the mic. Got my man Tim here. He's pretty much emceeing this whole thing right now, so you got to give it up to my man Tim.
What's up, guys? Okay, we're winding down in this extensive 8-man bracket of MK2. As long as we can manage to hold on to Julian and Jerron for the next 10-15 minutes, we'll be able to finish this tournament out. And we'll move on to UMK3, which should run very smoothly considering most of the players are just going to stay put.
All right, again, couple of quick points. Static, I would love to see a pre-burn Cabal. And OBS, Hornbuckle. Enough said, all right? Fucking Hornbuckle.
Hornbuckle who?
He said Hornbuckle was the guy like in the first, actually I believe it was in this one where he was fighting the humanoid-looking version of Blaze. The dude in the background.
Yeah, the Liu Kang with the green.
I said Skullbite's a pretty good interesting thing. What I would actually like to see, and I don't know how many people see it, but they have, they were doing an online film, I guess, of Mortal Kombat, and they had Lateef Crowder playing Baraka, and they really blew my mind with the way that they, brought him in. So if they had that Baraka in it, then that would definitely be something worth watching. All right, mirror match here, Baraka. I can only imagine how much money could be made from Baraka, considering that, the dentistry and the upkeep on the arm blades. That's got to be like a tiny little fortune for somebody in metallurgy.
Well, I guess he probably gets paid well in assassinry or of sorts, or bounty hunter possibly.
Again, like my biggest concern though is I don't necessarily know what targeting physiology is, but God forbid, what if he goes to the bathroom and he gets really relaxed, bam, there's a blade out of it. Suck that.
Always get the react. Sorry about that.
Oh no.
What's up, Shock?
All right. Like I said, definitely, now things are definitely heating up. Another doubles match. All right, again. You know what? Actually, yeah. Good point, Static. I completely forgot about him. I actually feel bad for not saying anything earlier. All right, OBS, again, you pretty good point. But again, seriously, at this stage in the game, again, because we're going through mainly casuals here, it was just a hypothetical question.
And Julian advances.
Julian takes
All
a
right,
step further.
we can do Julian and Steve. Julian, stay.
All right. Okay. Moving right along. He's going pretty good. Again, it may be a small tournament, but damn it, we're making it work.
That's right.
There you go, like I said. All right. right, so moving right along. Okay, again, guys, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you actually can, but again, like now, Steve is actually going to be playing on a regular controller. He was using stick before, so you should see how this works.
Yeah, Steve is somewhat. He can play either or in this game, but he does prefer pad. I would say he's probably about 75% on stick as he is on pad in this particular game. But in UMK3, he's only stick because of the run button.
Right. Katana, again, seriously.
Woo!
It is almost impossible to stop this chick.
Steve is on fire.
Yeah, like
Okay, we got Jimmy. Is Jerron still in here, Nick? Is Jerron still in here? If I
Boy, we're playing on PS3
Kyle,
right
just
now.
get this.
Sorry for the late response. Okay, again, for everybody watching at home right now, again, once we get this tournament taken care of, we're going to be moving on to Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that one. I happen to be one of them. Seriously, and again, anybody who was just like watching the casuals earlier, you guys know how dangerous of a player Steve N is. Honestly, like everything works for him.
Yeah, this is definitely Steve's game. Steve's also a proficient Street Fighter Alpha 3 player. He uses Karen and Sakura. I've had many a fun session versus him in that. But MK2 is definitely his game. He does main Shang. Whoa. He does main Shang. As you can see, he's flinging them fireballs.
10 minutes about 15.
Starting to get a little crowd watching. A little crowd, but a crowd nonetheless. Can't really see behind Steve. Struggling with this.
Also, again, like.
Oh wow, this could be it here. Match
again.
point. Ooh, he wanted uppercut, I think, but nice throw, cross overthrow.
Can you pull it?
Steve with the sweep. Fireball, fireball. Ooh. Here we go. He's looking for a roundhouse. Oh, nope. Gets the jump kick.
Yes,
that's it. Nice.
There you go.
That's two.
Again,
Steve moves on to
just
winners
steamrolling
finals.
through this tournament.
All right, we can do. You want to play again though? Jim against Jimmy.
All right.
Just keep going.
All right.
Kyle's got. Is Kyle available? Okay, and Jerron. Oh no. I need after you guys. Keep going.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, Kyle and Dragon God next.
All right. Keep things moving right along. And also, like, to come back to the whole like character discussion, the one thing that I would really, really enjoy seeing, and this is for anybody who's like obsessive compulsive when it comes to storylines like me, I would love to see the one being actually get some more representation in the fighting.
And why is that?
Oh, because again, it's hard to put into words. It's like it's really nice to have that like just one completely omnipotent character in a game. Like almost every series has, like, you know, for Street Fighter originally, you know, you saw that M. Bison was the first, you know, big boss. Then Akuma came out. Then you see, you know, Goken come out. Like again, you see like there's a theme of escalation with there. You know, with the King of Fighters games, you see that they had Rugal, and he started out. Like, Rugal is one of my favorite characters.
Absolutely.
And then you saw that, like, it was slowly going. You had Rugal, then you had Goenitz come out, then you had, like, Orochi himself come into the whole fray.
Yep.
You know, again, like, just seeing things, like, really, really build up to that.
Seth
I
was
didn't
the
say
cheap
that
boss.
name. Like, I'm not a big fan of Seth, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the history behind Seth about with Seth killing and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
him as a character, not a fan of his.
Yeah, I don't particularly like the design or the concept of Seth, the character, at all. He seemed kind of like stock, but you know, he's just nice.
Ooh. Down the middle.
He had to
See,
get the
again.
extra spin there.
Again,
He had to get
seriously.
the extra spin before he could do it.
Right. For everybody watching, again, this is what I was talking about earlier when it comes to Kung Lao and style, man.
Nice.
Seriously, tearing up through this.
No character lock.
OBS. Again, I agree with you 100%. There was just simply no innovation, no creativity with Seth. He was just there. You know? And again, him being a cheap boss notwithstanding still, just nothing no memorable about him as a character. I'd say
Ooh,
the only
this
thing
is the
about him
part
that I ever gave a shit about was the guy doing his voice. Because I've heard his voice and a lot of other different things, and I've always respected his work. But Seth as a character, nothing. Again, Kung Lao, smooth motherfucker that he is. Man down.
Oop, a little late on the uppercut there.
Kung Lao definitely.
Oop, Kung Lao could be
Kung
sealing
Lao
it
going
up.
for the
Flawless.
fall. Oh,
Nice.
Jesus.
Flawless friendship.
Oh,
Julian.
Man, serious. The flawless friendship.
Julian.
All right.
All right.
Seems
I can run other matches. These matches are fast-paced, folks.
I said, again, we like to keep it moving. We got to keep it going. All right, Skullboy. Really good point.
Okay.
Again, Armageddon was good because I love the fact that they brought in everything. And again, the mini games really, really made a good point for me. All right. 1984, welcome to the board. We're going to be running Ultimate in a couple of minutes. Once we wrap this tournament up, we're going to take care of the switch up, and then bam, we'll be into Ultimate. Yeah, OBS, the air combat stuff, they could have left that out. It just it was really, really static, really, really stale. You know, it was just weird to me.
I think the air combat, in Armageddon?
Right.
I think they did that because they took out the extra style for all the characters. I think they tried to compensate with another gimmick because they spread out all those styles against twice as many characters they have before.
All right, that makes perfect sense.
I think that's why they did it, but I don't know.
I actually can't. I will wholly agree with you.
It's a gimmick, so I don't know. Almost every MK game has a gimmick.
True.
2 is the only one that didn't really add something totally different. It just totally improved on MK1.
Right.
Whereas MK1 had the block button, which was like a fundamental, difference in fighting games at the time.
Right.
I don't really think there was any game that had a block button or a guard button. I can't think of anything really.
The only thing
off
that
the top
comes
of
to
my head.
mind is that when Virtual Fighter. That was about the only game I could
Yes,
think
but
of.
this, it's definitely before Virtual Fighter.
Oh,
so,
definitely, yeah.
But then 3 had the run button, and then 4 had the dodge, and then they went with the new style with the 3D games, and every 3D game had different things. They had the weapons, then Deception had something gimmicky. Did that have breakers in it?
I don't think so.
Did it have breakers? Which one had breakers? Armageddon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I remember all the times I got my ass kicked because of the breakers in that game.
All right, so we're just waiting on EMP.
Okay, like I said again, OBS points it out. It did have breakers. My bad about that.
Which one was that?
I'm saying OBS was no commenting on what you said.
Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. Once he gets back here, we'll do that. Then we'll do Jerron versus the winner of that. Then we'll do the winner of that versus James MK. And then we'll do winners finals, which is Summoning and Steve N.
All right. Friendship.
I really wish you would have stayed here, but what's up with the friendships tonight?
Friendship. Yeah, man. And again, just simply run along here with casuals, trying to get the whole thing taken care of. All right, this should be a really interesting fight. We got 2 remarkably good players. Sorry for the young folks. It's been a pretty long day. 1984, Ultimate is going to kick ass. Thanks for pointing that out.
What's up, Simon? Getting ready for UMK3 very shortly. Simon, who do you think I should use?
All right. Not long again. Match point for this one. Damn. Actually, you know what? OBS is a pretty good point. We probably should at some point. I can't promise it's going to happen now or tomorrow, but again, that would be a pretty good idea. Like to just have a tournament.
We did a 5-person random select tournament at Seasons Meetings 2010.
See, 'cause that's one of the big things. Like, whenever I get to a fighting game, once I'm comfortable with like enough of the characters, the only thing I do is I go immediately to random.
We did like a $20 buy-in for it. Winner take all. We call it the high stakes random select tournament. It's all up. Everything's up on YouTube if you want to check it out.
All right,
it was me, Mo30W, Thrower, Conqueror, and Rio. That was a solid random select tournament. Because all 5 of us were the top 8 for the real tournament that weekend, which was a 35-person tournament, I think, a 34-person tournament. For UMK3, in 2010, 15 years after it came out, it's pretty serious.
Hey, man.
We really promoted it, though.
And that's the beauty of it. Like, these games, they stand the test of time
Absolutely.
so well. Not a bad turnout at all. I said again, it's been really good here all day. I said again, things are like a little quiet down now because again, it's just like pretty much downtime. A lot of people are going to be getting ready for all the tournaments that are going down tomorrow. Shoot them sides, girl. Shoot them sides.
Yeah, 2010 was like, it's funny that it was the year before the MK9 came out because it was really like the complete breakout year for what we've been doing all this time.
Right.
Because we had like almost every 2D tournament we ran had over 20 players that whole year, which is a lot for those games that are so old. Like we had 2 UMK3 tournaments that year that both broke 32 players, which is really good. And the talent pool in those 2 tournaments was
must have been insane.
Was off the charts. Usually we have a lot of what we call filler players who just represent. They put in their $5. You know, they just play because they love the scene. They don't care. You know, but I would say the Seasons Meetings tournament in Ohio had like 16 decent to amazing players, and the NEC tournament a couple months later had about 20. So you're talking, you know, really good players at a very small pool.
Calling for another random shock tournament.
Yeah.
Again, I'm all for the idea. I love that idea.
We're still waiting on Dragon.
Yeah, 2 of the best that ever done it playing right now.
I was gonna start running around in the hotel just on the megaphone in a minute.
Sweet. Low fireball.
Yeah, Eddie, we might have to wait until next year's ECT in order to do that. Let me go find this guy.
All right, so we're going to be stepping away from Mike. Going to be trying to find the rest of our combatants for the tournament here. Okay, going to still keep it moving. As I said, right now, again, it's me, your boy Spike Spiegel, taking care of the microphone, taking care of the commentary. Again, like I said, we got, even though the names on the screen are pretty messed up right now, I got to tell you that we got James, and Summoning is actually playing, not Julian. And seriously, I've been watching these guys go back and forth. Honest to God, 2 of the best, most dedicated players I've seen when it comes to Mortal Kombat. These guys live this game. Again, so keep rolling, keep rolling. All right. So, again. So again, seriously, again, like we're getting the big luck of the draw here with the random selects and all these mirror matches. See, and again, like, see right now, I'm pretty sure they're just fucking with you. OBS, you got a really good point. When it came to the character creation, there weren't, like, they didn't really have the reins on that, so you can just do a whole bunch of, frankly, unfair, broken shit in that game. Me personally, whenever it comes to a created character, I tend to shy away from it. Because, you know what? I shouldn't be doing the developer's job for them. How about that? I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's fun to get involved. It's fun to, like, put yourself in a game. But, you know, again, damn it. You guys, you know, this is what you do. How about you just get down to doing it? All right. So 2 reps now. Are we going to get the fatality? That's right. 3 reptiles on screen, folks. Only in Summer Jam. He said again. Thankfully again. Oh, God, man. I'm not going to lie. When they want you to make the moves in a game, what the hell are we supposed to do, huh? Like, seriously, don't get me wrong. I appreciate all the attacks that go into it, but God damn it, I'm not a game developer. I'm not a programmer. I don't know how this shit works. Don't get me wrong, like, it's one thing to have a created character, another thing, and this is what I prefer, customization. You know, one game that I remember do that very well was Tekken 5. They had a decent customization there in that, and I liked that. I enjoyed that. It allowed me to put my own personal spin on the character I was using. But again, you don't give me the free reins to make whatever the hell I want. Trust me, I don't have the attention span for that shit. I'll start making, like, what, 10-something characters. None of them have anything correlating to each other. They don't even end up getting used. All right, very good point. Soul Calibur 4 did a very good job with their character creation. But again, like, that's an example of when they trust what they do. You know, again, like I said, they give you a set construct to work from, and they give you set elements to add to it. But when you just give a gamer a lump of clay in a game, they're going to be too concerned with actually molding that lump of clay, and they might forget about actually playing the damn game. All right. Say it again. James Summoning still rolling through. Got to give these guys credit. They're keeping this entertaining. God bless them. I said again, guys, OBS, go boy, I'm in agreement. And actually, for everybody watching this right now, I have a question. Does anybody really know why the hell Kano and Sonya were chained up during this stage? I mean, I don't really see how those two could ever be in the same place at the same time and, like, under the same terms. No, but again, that's just curiosity on my part. Oh, okay, all right. Thank you for the clearing up of that, OBS. All right, rock with the Superman. All right, well, again, either way, I'll be frank. I mean, I'm not knocking the point. Still, it would have been nice to have him in the game. All right, Captain Jafa, totally in agreement with that. Awaiting execution. Meat Hook, if that's what happened, you know what? Sucks to be them in this game. Yes, yes, Shao Kahn is a dick. Say it again. All right. You guys moving pretty good here. Missed on the spear there, no big problem again. All right. Elbow, I don't know, to be honest. That's a pretty good question. It'd probably take somebody with a little bit more, like, history with this than me to answer that. When Tim gets back, I'll ask him. I'll bring that to his attention. Got the spear. Damn. What a way to go. Set in. Spear uppercut combo into the fatality. Again, Addicts, I'm in agreement there. Definitely a really good combo. You can't beat a classic. All right. Johnny Cage. Cage with the sweep. Scorpion with the splash punch. And again, I've been saying it this whole tournament. One of the things that I love Johnny Cage, but just the room for punishment for all of his moves really, really hurts him. It takes him down a peg in my book. Albo, that's a pretty good point. Maybe they do. In fact, I was talking to Summoning earlier, and he's playing right now. He's actually the one playing under Julian's name tag. And he said that he uses the frame data, he uses the hitbox, he uses all of that stuff when it comes to how he plays the game. He puts that into his strategy. Say it again. And Captain Jafa, absolutely nothing wrong with playing for fun, man. I said again, anybody who, if there's any quote-unquote professional player who wants to give a casual player shit, fuck him, all right? Moving right along, definitely get back. Cage needs to come back. You guys need to go for the win. Right, there, Scorpion definitely trying to put the pressure on. Going for the sweep. Will he go for the stage? All right, no stage fatality. All right, still. All right, interesting piece of information there, Meat Hook. That would have made things a lot different, the further the game went on. Oh, wow. Hands free. No, again. Execution, I'm not 100% sure about that. I said again, I'm left here. All right, Tim's coming back. He's taking care of he's pretty much, the technical master for this tournament.
Finally dug through the crowd, and he's got a couple matches in AE, and he'll be over here probably about 5 minutes.
Okay, Tim, there was a question brought up earlier. Maybe you could answer for me. Let me see if I can just find it right here. A little bit further up, maybe.
What's up?
Again, I was asking if the OG players for MK, if they use frame data in regards to how they play.
Yeah.
Because I remember what somebody was telling me. It said he used he was very, very aware of the hitbox for the characters.
Yeah,
he always implemented that into how he fought. I was curious, do you think that on either the really old school guys, did they use, did they take the frame rate data into account for when they play?
I think that there was a natural understanding of the frame data without knowing the real numbers. You just played the game enough to know what beat what without having to be told out of a textbook that this beats this. You learned it, you paid money to play it every time, so you had to remember. It was there was more of a learning process.
Right, that's another really interesting thing when it comes to basically arcade versus console, because the learning curve when it comes to arcade games is so much steeper because again, you only have a limited window to learn what the hell you're doing.
Exactly.
With console, again, you can do that at your leisure.
Every little bit you learned in the arcade was precious knowledge.
Seriously, that was etched in stone when you took that shit.
Yeah.
Addict, exactly the best way to say it. The quarter learning process.
Yes. Yeah. UMK3 will be tonight. As soon as this is done, we're going to move on to UMK3. We only have 1, 2, 3. We only have about 4. We only have about 4 matches left, and we're just waiting for one guy to come back.
Did they run the MK9 top 8 yet?
Tomorrow.
All right. Okay. Execution. They're gonna run that tomorrow.
We got Big E. We got John Gallagher. We got Kyle. We got Jerron walking back there. Kazi's back there. Annie Eagle's back there. The room is emptying out.
Still, seriously, Katana just such.
Baraka has a nasty angle on his jump kick, and again, that's all about the collision boxes.
Right.
Nothing really to do with the frame data there. I mean, there are times where it just the attack just can't come out, even if you hit it, where it just won't hit him. But when it is timed properly,
right,
it's all about the collisions.
Static again. Welcome back, my man. Or lady, I really don't know. I shouldn't have said that. Right, my bad.
Got to keep it clean.
Boom. It's one thing I love, like just all those like things you learn about anatomy in school out the window when it comes to Mortal Kombat.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, it should be a particularly interesting matchup again. Like the whole thing about Jackson needing. All right. Okay, so I'm cool about that. Thank you for clearing that up. I didn't want to offend anybody. Pretty smooth here. Jack's punishing Raiden for that miss. Captain Jafa, we all did. All right, Jack takes the win. Guys, loving the comments right now. Keep them coming.
20 radial bones.
Like I said, Captain Japan, when it comes to Mortal Kombat, all those rules we learned in school, right out the window. 4 stomachs, damn. So that's what a targeting looks like on the inside, huh?
Yes.
Right, definitely coming out. All right, match point here. 22 ribs. This sounds like a good eating right there.
That does sound like a good eating right there.
All right,
nice.
Kick back.
Death punch there. Oh, nice.
Okay. Interesting choice, Skullboy.
All right, we got him. Here we go.
All right,
tournament's back in effect.
Kicking
That's
the
it.
tournament back off. We're
Let's
keeping
go.
it moving.
You got to play Kyle.
Where the hell's Kyle?
Kyle is. He probably just went right out the door. I need Kyle. Is he right outside? We're gonna bring that over here. Yeah.
Right.
Can you get Kyle? Kyle, yellow shirt, skating Irish.
JKD, you goddamn right. Nice one, Meat Hook.
All right, let me change the energy bars.
Okay, we seem to be moving things along. Again, we're still trying to keep, like, you know, again, it's a very small, very tight bracketed tournament, but we're trying to keep things moving. We're going to get the next tournament match underway. Move things right along. Who's going to be playing this one, Tim? All right, again, we're going to have Dragon God versus Comeback Kyle in this one. Captain JP got a point. Like, we've been talking about it the whole time during the feed here, during the stream. Like, between Katana and Reptile, those two characters, they really, really introduced the whole idea of juggling in fighting games. Bruce, you got a point, but I think they did that primarily to make you feel bad for losing. You know, it's not bad enough that you lost your money. It's not bad enough that you most likely got embarrassed by someone. But once they sat there and they wanted you to, like, just really, really know it was all over, I think that was overkill in my opinion.
The black screen fatality was just a joke. It was like a joke at the censoring thing. That's all it was. They didn't need memory to do that. They could have used programming. They still could have made it happen. Yeah, supposedly that's all that was. Because they weren't really allowed to be as realistic with the fatalities anymore. Okay, so we got Kyle McFarlane, Comeback Kyle.
All right, let's say it again. We're about to get
you want a gamepad?
Tournament match on the way.
There's one there. Plug it in.
So just know, get everything together.
Plug it in.
Everything set up. Hey, JKD, don't worry. We'll leave the light on.
There's got to be one
you.
there, no? Steve's got one. Gotta switch the ends there, and here we go. After this, we should be able to breeze through the rest of this tournament because I can keep them here.
Skullboy, could not have said it better myself.
If we can keep everybody in here for UMK3, we can get the tournament done in a half hour. 8 matches. That's all we got to do is 8 matches.
Simple as that.
Average UMK3 set lasts about 3.5 minutes.
Very true.
So. We got too much downtime between matches. We're losing viewers, and I'm having a hard time because I can't really run commercials or anything. Oh, so a little start glitch there. Jax can snatch a backbreaker after that jump. There it is. No, Kyle's staying here. They're calling Kyle to play another game.
Can't do it right now.
Damn. And where's Jaron? Where's Jaron? Jaron, you got next.
All right, going with everything right along. Like I said, we're trying to get this tournament wrapped up as quickly as possible so we can get into Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 before we shut down.
I'm only trying to get it wrapped up quickly because it's taken twice as long as it should have based on how many players there were.
Well,
it's just that a lot of our guys have other tournaments to play. I already replaced Chris G for the UMK3 tournament with Kazi. Kazi wanted to play MK2, but he fell asleep. And so Chris G's just too busy. He's got too much stuff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, my man. Slice it up. Move right along.
Once again, they're playing on the original PSN version of MK2. Tends to be the preferred version of this game on console. Nice prediction there of the Blade counter. The Blade Fury, as I call it still to this day. And I think that's what it was called in either a Game Pro or maybe the instruction manual for Super Nintendo. Ooh, whips the uppercut. Nice. Jump kick, backbreaker. And you can throw a wake-up ground pound after that. Very hard to maneuver. Very nice.
Skullboy, yes, she is. She's the good freaky and the bad kind of freaky as well.
Nice. And that'll do it.
Yep.
That's two.
Go for it.
Two for Kyle. All right, next up. Do you gotta play a match? Yeah. Where are you going? You can play Jiran right now.
All right, we're gonna try and keep this one moving. We're gonna have
Kyle
Jiran
versus Jiran.
Kyle.
Sorry for talking over you. That's awesome. That's awesome.
All right. This is going in. Jiran versus Kombat Kyle. All right, Katana with already an early lead.
Winner of this match plays James MK, who has just strolled back in.
All right. And again, right there, primary juggle. Katana pulls it out over his sister.
Nice sweeps.
Really good point, Skullboy.
Nice.
Very good point. Skullboy said, no, Melina from Mortal Kombat 9, she's sexy from the neck down, just like the nurses in Silent Hill.
Oh, perfect. Perfect example. Jiran is trying to toss the side blades out. Nice.
Right.
And the fatality.
I always like to call that the prison treatment.
Yes.
So again, we're moving things
Three
right
matches
along.
left after this. I think three or four, something like that.
All right. We went down a little bit because we had to wait so long.
Yeah. We dropped about 20, 25, 30 viewers, but hopefully we'll pick some back up.
Seriously, once Ultimate comes back on, the shit's going to go through the roof.
I think it's more the downtime in between the matches that's killing it a little bit. Because we went up to 200. Anybody who was here during MK9, what do we max out at for viewers?
So again, there goes that fan. All right, see again. Doc Nodis, he was telling us. We maxed out at 160 for the MK9. Yeah.
That's it, 160. That's all we got for MK9.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
and we streamed it entirely after MLG. That's another one for Jiran.
All right, again, we're going to keep Jiran going.
All right.
Who's he going to go up against?
We got Jiran versus... Okay, so... Kyle won, Jiran won. Jimmy. James MK versus Jiran.
Versus Jim. Should be a fun match. So we got Cybernetico back here. Like I said, Cybernetico, you got anything else to add on? Been quiet for a
I
lot.
tried to go play a little bit of Dead or Alive 5, but they're being complete douchebags over there.
How so?
Dude, it's like they're just being douchebags.
Are you on, man?
Huh?
Are you on? All right.
I am on.
But like again, like what's like the problem over there?
They're so disorganized. Half the players who signed up for the tournament aren't even there. I'm like, okay, so let me sit down and get one match in. I want to check the game out.
Right.
Oh, no, what if they come back? I'm like, okay, I'll just stand back up. It's really not that hard of a concept to get. They're just being douchey.
All right. A pretty decent match here. Shang Tsung definitely Kung Lao. As I said again, Duran making really good use of the morphing here. I believe it's like his third character. And again, Kung Lao just simply chopping away with those hats. Skullboy, which stream are you talking about? And again,
Nice one there for Jimmy. Oh. All right, here we go. Match set here.
I don't know how it works. I'm just saying, don't do it when you're right next to the mic. Right again. Tricky Lizard, I agree with you. I miss his costume. I like the little kanji symbol he has in front of it. It would be a good it would be a good look for him.
This has been such an OG tournament. It's unbelievable.
You're damn straight about that, man.
I've been really trying to push MK2 to get some attention in the last year or so. I've been offering bonus pots for the turnouts. I said if we got 32 players for MK2 at ECT, I'd throw in $250 just to the winner. So that means that the winner would get $500.
I would totally see that.
$500 for MK2 in 2012.
You wanna know what
Why
I think,
didn't
like,
they show up?
You want to know what I think one of the issues might be? And I don't want to say this is a problem, but I think it's just because, again, like, no, the nostalgia of the game. I think that's what it is. Because it's such an old game, a lot of, like, newer people that approach fighting games, they don't want to get their ass kicked pretty much.
Top three right now. We're at top three. Top three. Top three.
All right. Working about top three. We're whittling it down, folks. All right. Big Stevie N. All right. Next tournament type match. We're going to have Big Stevie N versus Summoning. All right. Stevie N going for, the usual. Going for a trusted. Definitely working out with, Katana. Summoning. Going with Liu Kang. Constant standard. No argument there. Yeah, like I said, Skullboy keeps asking, when does the stream air? Sorry about that, folks. I said, Skullboy asks, when does the stream air? Okay. All right, Skullboy, to answer your question, I'm sorry for not getting back to you earlier. As soon as we're done and we have everything like recorded, it'll be in the archive, so you can go there.
Eddie, we never ran an MK2 tournament that night, so it didn't matter if we were there or not. There was nobody there.
All right. Big Stevie N, definitely working. Going for the match point, going for the win here. Liu Kang's got a rush. He's going to have to do something. Damn.
Steve rumbling in on winners on grand finals.
All right, Steve. Again, honestly,
this is best of 5, by the way. This set because it's winners finals right now.
Right. And again, like Steve, just been like plowing through this tournament, man. All right, Big Stevie N working Melina right now, summoning with Scorpion. All right, Wizard, we were actually streaming MK9 earlier. We were doing it before this, so chances are, if anything, the next stream for MK9 is going to be tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow at Team Spooky's stream, twitch.tv/Team Spooky. Approximately 11 a.m. they're going to be getting ready. I would say there's a chance it might not go until 1, but you got to really pay attention.
Hey, man, happens to the best of us, Wizard. Don't worry about it.
Nice. Just tossing size.
Seriously, man.
Summoning going for the right character here, though. Scorpion is a proper counter for Melina. He should be doing teleports on every one of those sides, but he's getting too close to the wall now. He won't be able to do them at all. There we go. He wants that roundhouse. Oh, should have went for a throw there.
All right, again, everybody that's on the chat board right now, again, Wizard here, he's looking for a link to the address. I personally can't do it because I'm on the mic right now, but again, if somebody could, by all means, I'd appreciate it. Damn.
Yeah, please tweet out everybody. We're in the sets of finals for MK2.
Man, like seriously, Melina just like constantly throwing them sides. Classic. All right. Something wrong. No match point right now. And then again, definitely working those sides. Not mad at her for it.
He's just throwing them sides. He's side, that's it. And he's not even jumping. He's just doing sides.
Summon taking that one.
Fatality.
All right, 1-1.
Is that 1-1?
All right, again, it's 1-1. It's
It's
tied
1-1
up
right now.
Remember, folks, this one is a best of 5 because we're in the winner's final.
Round 1, fight.
Got people getting excited for MK2 in the back, mimicking Shang Tsung's fireballs. They're going
Superman,
nuts.
Damn.
They're like, ooh,
really
ooh, ooh.
Somebody making a nice comeback here. All right, so again, going through, keeping it taut, keeping it tense. All right. Okay. Oh, double projectile on this one. And the tickle fatality.
2-1 summoning.
All right, again, like I said, somebody definitely making a statement with the last fight. Again, for everybody watching, again, we're hitting Twitter right now, letting everybody know what's going on. Tim's taking care of that. He's the man at this stuff. Got to give the devil his due. Like I said, right now it's me, Spike Spiegel. I'm on the microphone, definitely doing what I can to keep everybody informed about what's going on and trying to keep things as entertaining as possible, given the lag that we've had for this tournament. But again, I can't blame anybody for what's going on. It's towards the end of the day. we've just been trying to keep things moving. And this particular tournament, it's a very tight bracket, but we're trying to keep it moving as swiftly as possible. And again, Big Stevie
And people are
going
getting
home.
hyped.
Yeah,
Get
guys,
behind the
seriously.
camera. Get behind the camera.
Seriously, again, like guys, like a
Move over.
lot of people you can't see it at home, but you know we got a couple
little-
of people in the room, and seriously, they are loving
going
these
nuts.
matches.
They're going nuts. Got a little group, a trio of guys going nuts for
Big
MK.
into it right now. They're loving the
The
competition.
standing
right now.
high
I do
kicks.
not
Standing
blame
high
you.
kicks. It's about to become 2-2. It's
right.
about to become 2-2 because they are counterpicking, or at least in their realm
right,
of
let's
counterpicking.
go.
With fireball single.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh! All right.
Oh, and the shanking.
If he dropped from the ceiling, he would have roundhoused him, and then he would have dropped from the ceiling again, and he would have roundhoused him again. So he went for the ball. He opted right and went for the ball.
All right, okay, so this is 2-1 for somebody.
This is it. No, it's 2-2 now, right?
it's 2-2?
2-2?
That's it. It's done.
2-2.
All right,
Wow,
that's
he's
it.
going
This is
reptile on Battle 54.
Really, all right, game. Like, this is
You
for
get
all
hype.
the marbles in this heat
You
right
get
now.
hype.
Well, seriously,
The-
get excited. Because
the
if
mini
you're not,
crowd-
trust me, we are.
The mini crowd wants it. He went with
Definitely.
reptile. The most
Going for
low-tier
Reptile
character
instead.
in the game, I think.
Mm,
He wants invisibility, though.
definitely.
Oh, he wanted uppercut right there, but he second-guessed it. He was thinking of invisibility.
Let's see,
He's
again,
thinking,
like,
oh, the slow-ass force balls in this game.
yeah, that's it. He
Oh,
knows how
got hit with the
dangerous
fan.
Stevie N is with no katana, so again,
Oh,
he's got to
absolutely.
pick his spots.
Nice.
and
Steve
get
N
some
is
point.
now one round away from going to grand finals.
All right,
And we're one
getting
round away
crazy.
from seeing Summoning versus James MK, a 20-year feud, 10 years removed in the MK community.
Holy shit.
MK won. Okay, Reptile on the comeback here. Reptile with a force ball and the acid spit.
And this and that one
Oh,
going to the
slide
side,
counter
catching
with the uppercut.
punishment.
This is sweep. Misses the
All right.
sweeper cut.
All right, good
Sweeper
block
cut
with
is
the man.
is a phrase coined by Conqueror after something I do in UMK3. Fake the sweep, bait for uppercut.
So again,
He's
really,
put himself in the
really,
corner there.
like I said, really picking his spots, trying to make sure he doesn't
Slide
make
to
that
counter the
mistake.
sweep.
It's again all about the counter timing in this one.
Let's think of that.
Again, careful.
Cross up jump kick, backwards
Oh,
jump kick,
come
force
in.
ball. That's it.
Oh!
That's it. One round. Last round.
That's it again. Last round.
Last
This
round.
is red.
And this isn't even grand finals.
I said again, this
Ooh,
is
eats a
two
fan.
grand finals. Come on, people.
Eats a fan to the face. He's invisible.
All right,
Where'd he
happy
go?
invisible.
There he is. He found them. Misses the uppercut. Backwards jump kick. Force ball fan trade.
So again, double.
A fan.
Gets it up again. I said again, getting really, really
Getting-
tense for now. For
Getting low on the jump kick.
Ah,
Uppercut.
Summoning.
Oh my goodness. Big Stevie N moves to the grand finals.
Stevie N, man.
And
Definitely.
now, no, hold on. Now it's you and Jimmy. It's you and Jimmy.
That's again,
The
something he's got to
20-year
go back.
feud.
Seriously, again, this is history in the making right now. Is these two
No,
Yeah.
it's you and Jimmy. You
Somebody
lost,
versus Jiminy.
so you go to losers bracket.
All right. I said again.
Big Stevie N.
And it's getting
Okay.
really good. It's getting really good.
This
Again,
is losers
seriously.
finals, best of 5.
All right. So again, seriously. Everybody playing home again. Right now, we got 3. Like I said, I would actually go so far as to say like these are like the 3 best MK3. No, 2.
No.
players we got, right?
No.
None?
They're up there. They're up there. But there's a
All
few
right.
guys that are missing. Best of 5s. Yeah. No, these guys are up there. They're
All
like
right,
I would
let's
say like very very high B tier, like almost in the A tier.
All right, yeah,
They're not
let's
quite the S tier. You know, they're up there though.
All right, so
They
again,
know what they're
everybody-
doing.
Casually
change- let me
corrected.
change the
Jim
names
put
real
me
quick.
on to this. Got to thank him for it. All right, again. Let's see. Here we got Summoning versus no James. See what these things do again. Like seriously, the history between these two is ridiculous. Definitely. You know, Ryan already getting really impressed. Gets to the spin, goes to the sweep, tries to get a double, misses the Superman. Goes in, Kung Lao again. It's really making a really good use of the mobility he has in this game. Going for the board breaker punches. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow, like a bag of rice. Oh! And the Superman to steal that one away. All right. So,
Sorry about that. Don't have the Jackson's Panel Rider set up on here yet, so it takes me a while to change the energy name bars. I think I might have actually moved them around a little bit. I'll fix that on the next round.
all right, again, like seriously, really putting the pressure on both fighters now. Said again, making use of the teleports, making use of the ability they got. Oh. Man. Seriously. Count them bones. Count them organs. Cannot get enough of this. So, what was I making the score? Is that, no, 0-1? 1-0. All right.
0-1.
Okay, 0-1. All right, mirror match between Kung Lao should be fun. All right, let's see what's going on. Again, still summoning Rush James. Excuse me. I said again. All right, you guys. I'm pretty sure you can't see it. The crowd's slowly getting bigger there, and the crowd is getting even more hype for these matches. All right, again. All right, round one goes to James. Something going through here. Again, like for the gamer tags at top, a little bit of technical difficulty, nothing major. You can still see who's playing. All right, speaking of the devil, we got it back. All right, again, like I said, something going on.
Just trying to adjust the placement of the names on the energy bars. It seems to be a little bit off right now, but we'll have to deal with it.
Now, really, the both of them just measuring themselves as best they can for this match.
Okay, all right, and all right.
Chip damage.
That's
1-1. Bam.
A little slice and dice.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, folks. When it comes to style, Kung Lao has it in spades, man. Seriously.
Summer Jam 6, folks. Mortal Kombat brought to you by Combat Network. Also, partners with testyourmight.com, The Wu-Lei Show, Always Godlike, Big E Gaming, Valley Stream Monsters, Combat Network. Making it happen.
Amen to that, brother. Yeah, like we've been removed from the messages lately, so again, hopefully we'll get back to that in a minute. Still, we're just trying to keep this going. This is for losers finals, correct?
This is losers finals now, yes.
Losers finals right now, and again, so James comes out, really does some damage, really working that ride. Captain
Down to
J.
154 viewers, folks. Get us some tweets. Get us some tweets.
I said, get us some tweets.
Get some people out there.
Yeah, help us get his numbers back. Because again, keep in mind, once we get through with the grand finals here, we're going right back. We're actually getting into Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. And that's what everybody's been asking for so far.
That's what we want. We want UMK3, and we'll give it to you. Whoa, 2-1. One more. One more. L.I. Joe. L.I. Joe. Give me L.I. Joe. L.I. Joe is twirling.
Katana is so ferocious with those sweeps. Just keep it to really, really tight, really taut matches.
Oh, high kick.
See, Katana
Sweep,
making it real
standing
good
low
use.
kick. Sweep, standing low kick is a freebie in this game. Nice.
Like I said again, double contact, but Katana came out victorious on that one.
Standing high kick, eating it. Ooh, out of the spin. Ooh, standing high kick. Standing high kick, the staple of anti-air.
Oh, definitely.
But summoning opts for the standing high punch and likes going for those big combos.
True.
Oh, here we go.
It is.
That's it. That's it. Boom. Boom. Oh!
Summoning pulls it out.
Look at the crowd. The crowd's loving it. The crowd is loving that.
Amen to that, man. See, again, like I said,
The
that
crowd
is,
is
jungle
loving
right there. That is how you work.
MK2.
See, again.
A nice treat there from summoning
Man,
with like a
again,
65%
seriously, everybody,
combo.
they're blowing up right now.
They're
seeing
blowing
this shit.
up.
It's fucking
Damn.
insane.
That was 65%, I think. It had to be 65.
Damn,
I wish I had
seriously.
my instant replay set up here, but we don't have it yet.
Katana bomb. Just
All
boom.
right. Grande final.
This is it. This is all the marbles here, folks.
I'm going to change the bars again. Hold on.
All right. Seriously, again, man, like that, just, again, that is a combo right there. And again, like, mind you, this is before they had the counters for the damage and the numbers of hits, so you had to simply guess at this shit. And again, if you were counting that, it was just insane. All right. But again, like I said, this is going to be our grand final. Then after that, we're going to switch this setup a little bit, and we're going to get into Ultimate Mortal Kombat. Back with that again. Apparently, they want to give these champions their privacy.
All right, here we go. Best of 5.
Best of 5.
Big Stevie N versus KN VSM Summoning. Bring us some viewers, folks. 152 viewers is not enough for grand finals. MK2, come on.
Again, we were at 200 not too long ago, folks, so we can bring this back. I didn't even see it. I know Shane Sun connecting with the skull. Going in for the kill, pretty much. Good dive kick. Shane Sun, right? Got 1 out of 3, ain't too bad. Riding in, pacing himself, missing with the uppercut. Nailing with that skull. Good teleport. Sweep takes it all. All right, match point right now. Let's see where everything's going. Okay. So again, keeping it really, really smooth here. Really trying to work each other again. These two, they know each other as far as like playing goes. They're very, very deep into it.
Yeah, I mean, these two play each other every time they see each other, which is reasonably often. They are best friends for 20 years in the Grande Finale.
Yeah, sorry for all the yawning, folks. It's been a long day.
Now, where'd our crowd go? Everybody who was watching like vanished. I guess they thought it was over. You can't top that.
That was. And again, seriously, that was just that was an insane combo, man. Honestly,
nice.
All right. Oh damn, 3 wins. All right, so
1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 right there. Summoning. All right, he said again. I mentioned earlier.
Shang Tsung mirror.
Well, like when it comes to a Shang Tsung mirror match, it feels like an oxymoron to me in a little bit. Same characters, just
well, Steve plays Shang straight up. Just from what I remember playing against him.
Right.
Unless he just didn't need to morph against me because he's much better at this than I am.
And again, like one of the guys that don't know talking on the board right now, I believe it was like Static that said that when he was playing, Shang Tsung, he plays Shang Tsung straight. And
straight
again,
up. Yeah.
Like I said, that's a level of skill right there. I give my hat off to anybody that pulls that
Woo!
off.
Standing high
kick, really just
love Shang Tsung standing high kick.
There you go. It was OBS. My mistake for that, guys.
Yes. Yeah, when I used to play Shang in MK2, I was all morphs, and I still do that in MK3. I'll play Shang a little bit, and then I'll morph, and I'll make sure I morph every time it's a different morph. Because I learned how to play every character over the course of the last 17 years. So. Oh, here we go. We got. Okay, this is match point now.
I said again, summoning one more full win.
But he's got to beat him twice, though. He's got to beat Steve 2 sets in order to win.
Good point. Good point. Let's see where we're going to go with this now.
So he's shooting for the reset right now.
All right.
No character lock.
Eyeing that Johnny Cage. We're going to Raiden. Can't blame him for it. Right.
Round 1, fight.
Almost. He's getting to that point. He's working for the reset status.
Looming in the darkness, coming out of the closet practically. I said looming in the darkness, practically coming out of the closet is James K. I mean, there is a closet back here. I don't know. It's kind of literal. Yeah, he got third. I think he got a medal. I think he's got medals for first, second, third. Yeah. I'll have to check. I gotta check. I don't know. No 100K. No, that's when for MK2.
All right, good double hit was there. Lena still winning it. Missed the roll. Getting the punishment for that missed roll. All right, sitting in, taking it. Match point right now. All right. Okay, so again, summoning. He's still on a roll here.
All right, that is a reset.
Yep. Reset, folks.
Okay, we start out now again 0-0.
All right. Stevie M breaking out that katana. One of his best weapons. Where is Combat Network? JKD wants to know.
Well, Combat Network is, I mean, it's basically a few of us in the MK community who are trying to, you know, bring more MK action and support the fighting game scene in general by, you know, exposing it more to MK and then supporting players, sponsoring them, picking them up, driving them to tournaments, and informing them by working with, you know, websites like Test Your Might and just making a better tournament environment for the Mortal Kombat scene. So it doesn't really have any main location unless you want to say the Northeast. I mean, where the three of us live in New York and New Jersey. So, oh yeah, the full set. Yeah.
Trying to make use of the fans.
I gotta check to see if I don't know if Phil made MK2. I don't remember if he made MK2 plaque.
Katana here. Katana like no pretty long health, but
Nice anti-air roundhouse.
Good kick, good for the win. And again, Katana, one of those characters like we saw in the last match. She could be low on health, but again, once she gets that combo in, it's insane.
Shadow, VSM will be back as soon as Gamer's Edge finishes its relocation and Phil resumes his streaming duties.
No real issue there, no Captain Jaffa. A little curious as to how your keyboard got there, but you know, still, I'm not faulting you for it.
Slightly questionable. Uh-oh, time's running out.
It's getting heavy.
Sweep. Two away from taking it.
Stevie N working with what he knows best. Definitely picking that Katana in. Starting off with this projectile. Good high kick. Nice catch with the Superman. Damn.
Nice. Raiden.
Block projectile there. Good sweep.
Uh, 1-1 right now, right? 1-1.
I believe so, yeah.
And 2-1 sim. That's 2-1. 1-1.
This is 1-1. All right. Our mistake, folks.
I'm sorry. Yes, 1-1. Going with the Shang mirrors, refusing the character lock.
Switching out to the no.
We got 234 viewers right now.
All right, see again, we brought them back. We brought them back again. Like the level of play, that's what definitely brings people in. And hopefully, I mean, if I'm not tooting my own horn here, hopefully the commentary has something to do with that.
Hopefully, we're up
to 234. We just jumped up 80 viewers.
A lot of people come
I don't know
back
how
again.
it's possible,
Everybody
but we
that
did.
comes in for the stream, thank you for joining us. We're at Grand Finals right now. So again, MK2 tournament. Again, seriously, a classic game, and we've been watching some good competition here.
Something that I love about 2D MK, MK2, UMK3 is right now, like I said, we have more people watching this right now than we're watching MK9.
Right.
Which is not really, you know, anything to write home about because the numbers are not high. But you have no idea who's watching this right now.
True.
The most random, like, you wouldn't even think. You know, Seth Killian could be watching this right now. You know, we were talking about Seth earlier.
All right,
He
again,
could be
if
watching
is,
this right now.
If he's watching
Seth-
it.
Is that 3? Did you win 3? That was 3 in a row?
3 in a row. All right, then by folks, there it is.
Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention.
Sorry, guys. We were worrying about the count, but again, guys, we got it right here.
That was 3-1? That was
Exactly.
it. Wow.
Summoning takes it,
takes
folks.
it.
Grand final right now.